Welcome on over to Automotive World, everyone. I'm your host, Vinny Mystery, and we have some really interesting news. Fiat is reversing their decision, and they're putting a gas engine back into the famous Fiat 500. The Fiat 500 has been sold globally for a very long time. It's a very popular car. It looks, cool. It's quirky. It was fuel efficient. It's a popular car for many reasons. The latest 500 that we have is purely electric. However, Fiat, which is owned by Stellantis, is saying that from 2026 they will install a combustion engine. So in 2026, the Fiat 500 will get a combustion engine. And there was a lot of rumors about this, and turns out it was true. This is not the first time, especially between the parent company Stellantis and other companies that they own, being Ram and Jeep and things like that. We have seen them with many vehicles go pure electric, and then they ended up putting internal combustion engines back in, some as hybrids and a lot of them even as just full scale, like, hey, we're adding internal combustion options, and it's just that, no electrification. So I think for Fiat, especially here in America, the brand, obviously we know the 500, everyone knows the Fiat 500, but the car itself, Fiat has really kind of struggled as a brand. It's a very expensive car, not a lot of range, not a lot of power, especially in this market of SUVs and just, what you're getting. I mean, the small car just really isn't working anymore, especially here in America. And, I think Fiat, with essentially them really only making one model, just not seeing the return on investment demand that they wanted for their EV. And like I said, there's so many reasons. Like, even on their EV, it is quite expensive. $32,000, that area. You don't get a lot of range at 147 miles tops. It is not competitive. It's a pricey EV. $34,095 before options. It is a pricey car. It is a car that it's not winning in any categories. It's not winning in quality. It's not really winning in reliability. It's not winning in range and power. It's not winning in anything. So, I think, especially what we've seen with the volatile EV market here in America and just around the world, but really prominently here in America, I think Fiat's decision to, add the ICE model back in is a smart move, and ultimately it's a business move, because that is where the business is. I do wonder as to why they are waiting till 2026. More than likely, obviously, just having made the car full electric, there probably does need to be a little bit of development just to within the design, just to move things around and put an engine back in, and then obviously you do have to retool your factories and things like that, suppliers and things like that, and where you keep your parts, because obviously now you're going to have another model. It'll be interesting to see also if they keep the EV Fiat 500 around. Like I said, I don't want to dog too much on Fiat, but the Fiat 500 EV is really not a good car. Like I said, it doesn't win on cost, it doesn't win on range, it doesn't win on performance, it doesn't win on quality, it doesn't win on features. It doesn't win on anything. It doesn't win on value. It doesn't win on practicality. It's just not a winner. And I think Fiat, especially with the 500e, they thought, okay, it's the 500. It's like, small car. People are gonna jump on it, and I just don't think we're seeing that. And like I said, I think it's for a number of reasons. Just customer demand, lifestyles. Politically, we've talked about it so many times as to why EVs just aren't catching on. Like I said, it is a bit interesting as they are waiting till 2026, but I think that is just because they do need to retool some things. I will, they still have their plan by 2030 as of right now to be fully EV, depending on obviously administrations that are in politically. We have seen so many companies say by 2025, 2030, 2045. I do believe, honestly, that will get pushed back, especially for Fiat, just because of the size of the company. They don't really sell a lot. It's quite hard for them to make a drastic change like that. It will be interesting to see if the 500e does stick around, though, or if it's discontinued and they make another electric model. It'll be really interesting to see that. But some really, really cool, interesting news. The Fiat 500 will be getting an internal combustion engine back. So let me know what you guys think of this down below. That's going to do the video for now. Thanks for watching, everyone.